versus 75.
You're live.
You're live? Do we have kilobits?
We have 4,500 kilobits per second.
Well, then we're live. Hey, everybody, how you doing? I see Lester LeSabre right at 9. Well, 9 Central. We're not in Central, though. It's here. We're in Arizona, and this is my friend Ray. We're in his garage, part of his 2019 Corvette, a bunch of airplanes he has, and he's a friend of mine from Arizona that I've known, what, like 15 years or something now. Yeah, so yeah, he said, yeah, let's come over here and do the his show. Kim's running around behind the camera, and
Hi, everyone.
we were eating pizza. She's still eating pizza. She'll be around here in a while. Dr. Art is here. Good evening. How you doing? And Firefly, how you doing? Mike N is in it's in Louisiana. Firefly, trying to remember where he is. Somewhere in the Midwest. I forget where he is.
Mike, you're right. That's an extra 300. I have two on right there to my right.
Oh yeah, Mike N. Oh yeah, Mike N. Mike N's in Louisiana. And Faith is here. Good evening, Faith. How are you doing? You should have Kim helping me here. Kim's back there. She's been getting this whole thing set up in your garage. She's back there eating pizza. So she's really quiet. And Todd's here.
Probably studio here for a change.
Todd Saw from Kansas Firefly, Kansas City. That's right. I should remember that. I don't know why I can't. Firefly's, I think he's a mechanic extraordinaire. There's a fly in here. Oh, it likes me. Oh, thank you. And she's moving the monitor so I can see.
Can you see that okay?
I can see it just fine.
Okay.
Oh, and the same says we sound choppy.
Oh, okay. I know how to fix that.
And Kim's gonna work on that. Kim's the engineer behind this. And Granddad's Junk says, "Good day, Buff and Kim and someone is Ray.
Yeah, this is Ray.
Ray, my friend here in
Okay, this is gonna go out for just a talk now.
how's that? Is it choppiness any better? I don't know. Engine Like Garage. Hello there, everyone. Engine Like Garage. I don't remember seeing you before. You new here? I don't know.
I've seen Engine Like Garage.
Oh, you've seen Engine Like Garage?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kim remembers. Yeah, not old. I'm old. I don't have a good memory sometimes. So Todd Saw, he's from Texas. I think he's from not like Houston somewhere. It seems to me that area. Engine Like Garage. Where are you from? I don't remember you. And I'm sorry.
Give him a weather report here in Yuma.
Weather report here in Yuma. Well, it's in the evening now, so it's probably cooled off a bit. It was 107 when we came over here, and it is now
Still choppy.
still choppy, they say. It's 102 degrees. It's a nice day in Yuma. Nice dry 102 degrees. Okay, Kim.
I'm working on it. I'm working.
Kim's working on it. Well, is the phone too far away?
Yes.
Okay, so we can't move it closer.
We can.
Oh, Engine Like Garage, Mississippi. Oh, yeah, you're like, hey, we're gonna Kim's here, obviously. She's trying to move things around
Mhm.
and make the sound better.
More.
Brennan, the home of Bluebell Ice Cream. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, we gotta go see Todd Sauce sometime.
Oh, so we can have some of his ice cream?
Ice cream, yeah, of course.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Crash's Roadrunner Garage is here. Says good evening. Oh, the tail cut long enough for that.
Barely. Can you guys still see the most of that screen?
I can see all of it. It's fine. Yeah, Lester LeSabre says humidity 5%. Probably more like 10. It's usually 10, 12, somewhere in there.
Does that fix it at all?
Okay. Is the sound any better or is it still choppy?
Because you guys' voice is probably competing with some echo and with the air conditioning, the noise. Yeah. So
And Kim, that view right there is way behind because right now you're
it is. It's on a delay.
okay because
Okay.
you're coming into the picture now fixing the microphone.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. So I just know that I can see what's going on up
This is
there.
file is fixed.
Choppy audio fixed.
Good.
Excellent. Kim, you did a good job.
That's my job.
And Les the Saver says better. Firefly says sound is good. What's Firefly said? Looks like our 23-year-old apprentice got to tackle a 77 Cadillac rear brakes. He. Oh, really?
Hmm.
That's always fun. Old cars and brakes, especially when you're in an area where I know in Kansas it gets snowy and icy and probably has salt on the roads. So, Granddad Chuck, pretty dry. We don't get below about 50%. Granddad Chuck, I'm trying to remember exactly where you are. He's in New Zealand? Man,
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember. Man,
He does videos in his place.
yeah, okay. Yeah, he's down under. I know that. I just don't know where. And Hippie Long says that's a Corvette behind y'all. That's Ray, and that's Ray's Corvette. It's a it's a 2019 Z06. And what package does it have on it?
It's a CO6 CR7. So it has a Corvette racing development racing package. So it has bigger carbon ceramic disc brakes. It has all the aero package all in carbon and different
Oh,
exhaust.
oh yeah, I see now. That's on a delay, but now I can see the other camera, so we can see the whole car now.
Okay. Well, I'm putting it back anyways, but this way they got to see what was happening there.
Yeah, that's quite a car. We did a video on it about an hour ago. So Kim will get that edited up because it was all done like in segments. So she put it all together. We'll get that up and publish a video on that. And then Ray also has all these RC airplanes around that he built,
Yeah.
and he's won championships with them and everything. So there'll be some video on that.
Yeah, those are all full scale RC model aircraft. They're between 33% and 40% size of the real one. They're scale, and they're all for the ones that the four that you want that you see on the back. They're all aerobatic airplanes. I used to compete back in the day. I've been in RC modeling since I was 10 years old. Now I'm 53. So
You're
yeah,
53.
54 actually.
You don't have any gray hair or
A week.
anything.
I just had a birthday. Thank you. A week ago.
And Granddad Chuck. Okay, he's on the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand. And now I know exactly where you are because I remember real well watching your videos. And Kim uh, reminded me of that. Kim is right here. Kim, they're asking about you. How's Kimmy? How's Kim? So where's Kim? She's here. But we were eating pizza before while she was getting all this set up. Now she's eating her pizza. So
I deserve a break. Oh, you
just
need to go to you.
what's that? Yeah, go so you don't get his Corvette.
They need a break from me because I have been running around here like a maniac trying to get it set up because he's never live streamed from here before. So we had to set up all the equipment.
Oh,
It
there
looks
you go.
simple, but I'm a pro.
Yeah, there's
There you go.
Stuff.
There's a little bit of
delay there.
Yeah, Todd, you're right. Cletus McFarland, he's also a remote control RC enthusiast. He has really, really cool airplanes, big airplanes. We actually have one similar to the size that he has. We'll show it at some point. It's here to my left.
So Kevin Smith says, "Yum, I like pizza." Yeah, we do too. So, Mexican Specs here. Hey, how you doing? And
Remember? So we used to.
we're an hour early for Thursday. Mexican Spec and Kevin. This is Ray. We're in Arizona. This is Ray's garage. Somebody said we cleaned the garage up. No. We're in somebody else's clean.
No, it's
We're in
correct.
somebody else's clean garage
Yep.
is where we are.
Yeah.
He's probably hating the fact that we're here. We moved everything in the entire garage,
We moved some toys around.
made him move his Corvette.
Yeah, we moved the Corvette like this a few times to give it a little more room and have room for our little setup here. And
It's been chaos.
and Mexican Spec says, "Hi, Ray in your garage."
Hey, Max Peck.
Oh, and Kevin Smith says, "How's Mrs. Spec?" Mrs. Spec. See, Mexican Spec is a guy. He's in Mexico,
Okay.
and he's about I don't know 800 kilometers south of the border, and he's a automotive broker. He finds cars that people want that are Mexican made. They're like American cars, but made in Mexico. Classic cars. They have to be 25 years old to come into the U.S. And other countries have other rules about the age and everything. But he finds cars that people want, and he sells them. And he fixes anything that needs to be fixed. He's real good about that. And then ships the car to whoever wants it in the U.S. And then and when they take the car somewhere, his wife, who is then Mrs. Speck, she goes with him, and they put the camera out the window, and you get to go down the Mexican highways for hours at a time to get to the port. So they show us all that. I
Nice.
think
Hey, Todd.
He's been a moderator in our channel since we started,
Okay.
so he's been a big supporter of us.
Nice. Hi, Todd. Yeah, I've been through that experience. And which was the worst was that I wasn't the one who crashed it. So I owned. You're asking about if I have crashed a big expensive aircraft and how how we gone through it. Well, yes, I was. We were about to do an air show. I'm from Puerto Rico, so we were about to do an air show, demonstration air show, doing aerobatics, and I lent this gorgeous expensive aircraft, probably like 15 grand in an aircraft. I lent it to one expert pilot, and something electrical happened that the airplane just went straight to the ground, and it was shocking to all the work that I spent and the preparation of having the airplane ready for flight, and but luckily this really experienced pilot he was able to send me another one new because he was the designer of the aircraft.
he was the designer of the
Yep,
aircraft,
yeah,
and it crashed.
yep,
Oh
yep,
man.
yeah. It
Well,
happens.
that's pretty cool.
It
That's a good guy.
happens. It's like in real life. It's when you're doing when you're flying airplanes that will be doing aerobatics and you're gonna bring it closer to the ground. You can't expect that something like that could happen. So you prepare doing a really good pre-flight, making sure that everything is right in the money, so you can avoid all those risks.
And Kevin Smith put up a link to a podcast he did today. Kim, can you see what's going on? I don't know what you're looking at back there. She's back there eating her pizzas, what she's doing.
What do you interesting?
Oh no, I don't know if you can see the chat or anything that what's going on.
The chat.
Okay, so you can and you can see the chat. Okay. I didn't know what you could see. Okay, so I didn't know if I was reading the chat to you or if you're actually able to read it.
He's got some cars here.
I was gonna say Pete's Custom Car Shop
Mhm.
is here. Pete's in where's he? Wisconsin. He has a retail shop with a couple of lifts in there and does service work on cars and just about any kind of work there is. And he also does a YouTube. He does some YouTube live shows. Uh, 505 Ray, you have built a flying saucer with ducted fans
That's
just to mess
funny.
with people.
Yep. Yeah, we have quadcopter drones, and we don't fly them throughout the night, but we also have like I have like a small glider that we have put LED lights, and we've flown it in the night. People just stays around just to see why all of a sudden glare in the air. We've done that.
You ever seen, I'll call him by a nickname, Junior. You ever seen him fly a
Oh yeah, yeah,
helicopter
yeah,
at night?
yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
helicopters flying
And
at
he's got,
night.
LEDs on the blades and he's up
Mm-hmm,
doing aerobatics in a
mm-hmm,
helicopter at
mm-hmm.
night. I was amazed at what he could do. That was crazy.
Granddads, granddads. Yes, those are
internal combustion engines. They range from a 100 cc twin cylinder engine all the way down to 215 cc. They're pump gas mixed fuel like a motorcycle essentially.
And Ray is here. Another Ray. This is
Hi,
Ray.
Ray.
This is Ray. That's another Ray.
There you
This
go.
is this Ray has 59 Chevys.
Nice.
First annual No Name Nationals, I met Kim and I said, we're gonna walk down there and see that guy with a 59 Chevy. And that was the day I met Ray. And he raced it. And then a few years later he built an S10 pickup to race. And he
Hmm.
towed his race car. He lives in Nebraska. He towed his race car to Missouri with his 59 Chevy that had been his race car. But
Nice.
I think he's had that. I think his father bought that 59 Chevy new. So it's a pretty nice car. It's
I,
got original paint on it. So it's not perfect, but it's really good and
hmm.
original. And what were you going to say? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Hey, Todd. No, I don't have any UFO. Do you have any UFO, guys?
I do not have it.
I
People,
wish.
All of our stuff is identified.
Yeah.
yeah, if it's a UFO, it's unidentified.
Unidentified flying
So
object.
we have identified them. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Helicopters are, you're right, they're a little bit more complex. You fly in more than two axes. So instead of flying like that, up and down, you also hover and loiter, and you can back up, move back, up and down vertically. So it's a little bit more difficult compared to airplanes.
But you know the
I've flown
helicopters.
in helicopters too.
When I first watched people fly helicopters, they were really struggling with it. But
Hmm.
now they have some like an autopilot or
Yeah,
something that
yeah, they
helps
have it.
stabilize the aircraft.
Yeah, now technology has improved in the development to make it more of a commercial unit when you buy a helicopter. Now they have GPS. You can fly a an RC helicopter with GPS lock, so the helicopter will hold position without having the wind to.
So it holds the GPS position.
Yep, without the aircraft,
Can you
the
give it a
helicopter.
flight plan and it goes around or
Uh,
not yet? Not
not
yet.
exactly.
Not yet.
Hi there, Racy R.
Yeah, racer.
There
Yeah,
you
Ray.
go, Racer.
He was Ray. What was he? I don't know. Oh, 38 Racing. He was 38 Racing and became Racer. Yeah.
You can change names on.
You can change names. Yeah, but when I first met him, he's 38 Racer, but I don't know what that meant. Uh, so I met him in person as Ray. Uh, Kevin Smith have a few 59 60 Chevy model cars. Kevin Smith is a model car builder, model car extraordinaire builder. He
Hmm.
builds these things that are incredibly detailed.
Detail.
Shows them. He builds them for other people. Yeah, he's
This is Racer.
yeah Ray.
Racer.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah. Oh, that's Kevin Smith that builds the models.
Okay.
Racer has the 59 Chevys
Okay.
and now an S10 that's a race car.
I would love to get either a die-cast model of this car, black Corvette C7C06. And I've been looking into the internet, but
Granddad's junk. Ray works for Ukraine drone factory. No, we're in Arizona, not in Ukraine.
yeah.
Let's see. Great thing about model cars, I can build almost any car I want. You know, when I was a teenager, before I had my driver's license, I built a lot of 125th scale models. Man, I had the best cars there were. And then I got my driver's license and reality hit. I had an old Ford,
Mhm.
and that was the best thing I could have. And it wasn't bad. It was a 64 Ford Galaxy, but it wasn't the brand new fastest Mustang or anything. It was the new cars then. Man, when I got my driver's license, 1970, there were Mustang Mach 1s that were brand new back in the day, 428, four speeds. Yeah, that was the stuff that the rich kids had.
Mhm.
GPS autopilots are interesting. Had one on a drone, but the land is not so level in my area. Constant correcting required. Oh, okay. Have you ever considered flying any of the large human hauling drones? Oh, like airplanes? Ray is also he and I are pilots.
Yeah,
You know, we've known each other for quite a while, and he's from Puerto Rico, and he had an airplane here that he had a Cessna that he had worked on. Didn't you work on that one? I'm trying to
yeah,
remember.
we
And then
did a
he flew
complete.
it to Florida,
Yep.
and then he flew it to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And I talked to him that day after he got to Puerto Rico, and I said, "Man, one time I went about 10 miles out over the water, and I said I was kind of nervous. I went out to an oil rig and flew back." And Ray says to me on the phone, he goes, "Well, I went 1,200 miles over the water
Yeah.
today." And I was
Yeah, it
like,
was 14 hours over the water and
"Yeah."
over little islands.
And Luis is here. Luis from Venezuela. How are you doing?
Hi, Luis.
And yeah, you can probably speak Spanish to Luis. He speaks Spanish in here,
Oh, those.
along with Mexican spec. They both, every once in a while, I'll go Spanish for a minute. So yeah, Ray's from Puerto Rico. So when I met Ray, he spoke Spanish and some English. And now his English might be better than his Spanish because he's been here for years. Oh man. But yeah, Ray's flown a lot of airplanes. And any of you that are pilots, you know what a biennial flight review is. You go out every 2 years and you fly around with an instructor, and they just make sure you're current with the
Proficient. Yep.
rules, proficient. You can take off the land and all that. And if you know what was it? Was it a
A,
Pitts or a
a Christian Eagle.
Christian Eagle? Got a friend that's an instructor as a Christian Eagle, so they did his biennial flight review on a Christian Eagle.
Yeah, this is a small, short wing coupled aerobatic airplane. And I asked him, hey, can you take me to, I need to do my biannual review. I say, well, all I got is this airplane. I say, well, do you think you can give me a biannual review on this? He said, sure, just hop in. And we did it.
Did you land that thing by yourself?
It goes really fast to the numbers. Yeah, like 90 knots.
I
It's
have
hard to, you gotta know what
my
you're doing to land
My
it.
friend that had one flew from the back seat. I flew up front, and I'd been flying it some, and then of course, he landed it. We're coming down, and I can't. I can see out here, but I can't see in front of us. I said, "How do you see where you're going?" He goes, "See that rearview mirror up your head?" He goes, "I look in that, and I make sure the runway's straight behind us."
Hmm.
And it's like,
Yeah,
you got to be kidding
on
me.
that little biplane, we don't we had a little mirror on the top wing, but when you land that your vision on the nose goes away, you just gotta look at your tips so you see your lines on the runway to make sure that you're straight aligned with the runway.
Mexican people tell me I speak Spanish well. I tell them I have to. People here don't speak English. Mexican Spec grew up in the Los Angeles area, and
Okay.
then when he was 37 years old, he moved to Mexico. He had dual citizenship,
Okay, cool.
parents from both countries. So he moved there, and he's married his family in Mexico and has business in Mexico. He does two things. He buys cars for people, and then he also markets these like older cars, turn signal lenses, side marker light lenses,
Nice.
tail lights, all. And I bought some from him, and they are perfect replicas.
Cool.
So if you ever need something like that, I don't know, Mexican spec, can you get that stuff into the U.S. now? I don't know if you can. For a while, when all the tariffs started, they didn't even know how to collect the tariffs, so they couldn't ship out of Mexico. But maybe they can now. Luis says, "Wow, I love planes." It's just like that movie from 2013. Luis likes a lot of movies. He watches a lot of movies.
What movie from 2013?
There was a movie called Plane.
Oh, Plane. Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, like cartoon movies. Yeah,
Yes,
animated.
yes.
Yeah, animated. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that one.
it's they.
Yeah, I remember that. Like cars, but planes.
Hippie Long says Chris and Eagles were the media superstars in all the mags. Hippie Long's from Fresno, California,
Hmm.
and Hippie Long, he has a job he sets up for concerts. Does all the what do you? I don't know what you call that though. It's what is it?
Roadie.
Roadie work. He does all road crew, sets up everything for these big concerts and stuff.
Roadie t-shirts.
Yeah, he did. That's pretty cool. Mexican spec. I
Cars,
was
yeah.
32 when I got. Oh, 32. I thought you were 37. 32. Yes, I'm shipping again. Excellent. Cars in the air. And Barry Cuda from Down Under, he says, hello, Mexican spec. Spec, are those taillights clear or amber or red?
He's talking about the car, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. The ones I bought from him were I bought two different ones from him. I bought side marker lights that were red, and I bought side marker lights that were amber.
Amber.
And you know that 72 Valiant that we're working on, that we're doing on live show for a while. We'll get back to it because we're in Arizona right now. But when we get back, you know that car has those Mexican spec lenses on it, so and they look perfect. They look just like originals, but better than the originals we had because they were pretty much ruined. Paul Shea is here. Good evening. Do we know Paul Shea? I don't remember you, Paul Shea. Kim, do you remember Paul Shea?
I'm not sure who that is
Not
yet.
sure. Okay, well, so good
did
evening.
them. Should.
And Kim is here, but she's around the back kind of engineer tonight. Although I wish she'd get around here with us because she's
Written.
not right now. She's got another camera on us. I
Mhm.
don't know what she's doing.
I'm just showing what the live stream looks like. I'll put this in the video. Wave to the live. Okay. Wave to me.
You got another thing going. Kim's got a lot of cameras around here. Uh, let's see. Bruce Colchin said I had my first airplane ride in 1957. Wow. I was 3 years old in 1957. I did not have an airplane ride until I was, 10 years after that, probably. I was either 13 or 14. I was at a Piper Tri-Pacer, and the guy let me fly it. And man, that changed my life.
Mhm.
I I knew I had to fly after that, and I did. Paul Shea goes, I remember me. Okay, that's good. I haven't gotten old enough that I can't remember me yet. I'm looking at Kim. Kim's over there flaring her hair out. It looks really good. John Wilburn's here. Good evening. John Wilburn's he's the guy that runs the No Name Nationals, the drag race, and he's in Virginia, so he's about as far from here as you can get and still be in the U.S. John, we're in Arizona with for those of you who've come in uh, after we started. This is Ray. He's one of my good friends here in Arizona. That's his uh, 2019 Corvette Z06 behind us, and that is a quick car. Don Steven Steven, I don't know. Don, I just call him Don, is here. Great looking RC planes.
Thank
I've
you,
got a
Don.
few. Yeah, he's
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the one. It's over here to the side
well,
in a few minutes.
I can't remember the name of the kit plane that used to
That's a long easy.
rear
That's
prop as trunk. Oh, yeah, the long easies.
yeah. Rear prop, canard wings. That's a long easy.
Stall proof.
Yep. Yep.
Both my parents had pilot's license, says
Awesome.
Brute Culture. Oh, that's why you got a ride at a young age. You probably did too. Your father was a
Yeah.
pilot.
Yeah.
Well, how long you been flying? Since you could stand on the
Since
seat,
I was a baby,
so you could.
because my dad was already a pilot when I was born.
There's a guy that comes in here sometimes, guy named Gary, and he's the guy whose father gave me a ride. But Gary been flying since he's been old enough to stand on the seat and hold on to the controls, you know. And of course, Gary's pilot all over. Gary's my age now, so we neither of us have been flying much. Uh, after we got older. Vic's Yard, good evening. How you doing? First airplane rides, 150, 180 Cessnas, J3 Cub. You've flown a
Yep.
150. Yeah, you
Yep.
had a 150. You rebuilt it.
Yeah, and a J3 Cub. I flew in a Taylor craft, which is also it's like a Piper Cub, just a earlier iteration of a Piper Cub.
Guess I
Taylor
can
craft.
get Buff's address from John Wilburn. Uh, we're in Arizona. Yuma. We're in the Yuma area. I don't know if I don't think we're actually in Yuma, but we're kind of near there. And so let's see. Did you ever compete in Red Bull Pylon racing? It's scrolling by quickly, and I don't have the controls. Um, and then Kevin says, got a card for Kim, waiting to send it. Very good. I had my first airplane ride in 1970-ish with my brother flying a Piper Cherokee. I got some time in Cherokees. They're okay airplanes. The chart. Oh, Kim, this is going by so fast.
Yeah, they're going
losing.
quick.
Something about a Waco biplane. I'm sorry, I can't scroll back. I can't do it right now.
I love to have a ride in a Stearman. which is similar to the Waco.
Daniel Morrissey's
You're
is here.
lucky, man.
Daniel Morrissey will be my barber as soon as I get up to Petaluma, California. He's a barber in Petaluma, California. And there's another guy that comes in here, is Inspector Bruce. Inspector Bruce is a guy I met in school in the Air Force in 1973. And I haven't seen him since then. And now he's comes in here. He lives in Petaluma, and then he gets his barber to come in here. So yeah, it's
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, you're right. They're almost half scale of the full size aircraft. So the ones on the back, the red and the yellow one, it's like 33% of the full scale, and the ones that are blue and teal and red, those are 40%. I use the bigger ones to compete doing precision aerobatics.
that's Dead Cougar Garage asking that question. Dead Cougar Garage, we've been showing his pictures on. We were doing that. We lit in with a picture of his Cougar uh, Tuesday night, uh, and we can't do that tonight because we're on location in Ray's garage. That's crazy. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. That's pretty
Hey,
good.
yeah, you're
And
right.
Ray says, "There's Kim. What happened? Did you wander into the picture and I missed it?"
She was
I
looking.
was saying we're done with the pizza, so I gave back the stand,
Oh,
and we could put the
oh, the pizzas are gone. Okay.
fragrance.
Oh, sure, sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
around.
Sure.
It's a heavy airplane. I would need. I will
Oops.
need
Is
a
that
hand.
glasses? Your glasses on the ground.
Let me see how. Yeah,
If you need help, I'll be over there. But
no, this is heavy.
or maybe Kim will be over there.
Yeah, let me move the camera so they can watch us
Yeah.
set things up. You are gonna have to move so we can move the chairs out this way so there's room.
I can probably have my son coming over also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, be careful. Start moving this whole contraption. We'll break it.
No.
Let me get out.
Don't worry.
Kim hates flying. I
Hey,
was
you
amazed.
showed them the stairman. They were talking about the stairman. I have a stairman right here.
Let her go to Bolivia and over the Andes in a small plane down to whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that.
You're talking to the wrong camera.
Oh, I'm looking at the chat. It's over here, so I need to look at this camera.
Yeah, I don't know how to make this.
Okay, I've got to move. I got to move. I'm sorry, everybody. I have to move.
Very, very short intermission while we move chairs around, people.
I will put my phone away, and I've got feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground.
I need to play, take my drink,
Okay.
and I got my back to the camera. Ooh, that came like an eighth of an inch from this Corvette.
This expensive
Yeah, we don't want to. We
high-end
don't want to hit his Corvette.
supercharged Corvette. Take it 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward.
This forward.
I don't know what to say. Let me get this. Okay, now what we're gonna do is me and Ray are gonna pick up the airplane.
Alex is here. I brought him
I
over.
have some.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
fine.
well
way
then
we'll-
I will tuck this underneath the plane.
Yep.
While you
So
guys are
essentially,
lifting.
we'll put it like this.
Oh, we're putting it under the wheels.
Yep. And then you will grab by the tail. And then you will slide it out.
And this is another pilot extraordinaire, Ray's son, Alex.
Oh, like this.
See if it's full there. This will do. Is it go? Oh, yeah. No, let's deal with that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Bad balance.
Yep. Right about there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get the remote so we can illuminate the whole thing.
Sweet.
1 second. It'll be 1 second. Yeah.
Granddad's son, a dwarf could fit in that. Could fly that yellow plane. Yeah, that airplane. That's the one that has the full instrument panel in it.
Huh?
That's the one that has the electronic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna light it up. Okay, good. That'll be cool. I don't know where you want me. I'm just trying to knock a ball on the Corvette. You want me there? Okay.
I get some tape. I can put tape on the ground where you need to
Yeah,
be.
like Johnny Carson, have a star. Stand on the star.
Mm-hmm. We can do that.
This fly keeps landing on
I
my
might
face.
still.
It's a bowfly. Bowfly, how'd you get in here?
You should drop something.
My tape. I dropped my tape. We're gonna jump in right here. Sorry. So now,
Your instruments just lit up.
yeah. So
How are we gonna show that?
uh,
You're not gonna reach out with that camera.
cannot.
Oh man, I want everybody to see that. That's crazy.
You can record it, or let's do something. Hold it.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Um, how do I get?
You know, we're gonna make the airplane go instead of the camera,
We'll either be able to see the instruments, or else
or we won't.
we'll bomb the whole stream at the rate it's going here. Because I'm trying to change microphone cords and everything. But all we gotta go. I'm gonna move it around. Careful with it, tell you.
Yeah.
Your camera, like shit. Hold on. Okay, I can get it now. Guys, this is worth it. This is worth the wait. It's kind of awkward. I can get it. I can get it. Get it. Get it. Give me a second to get this camera around. I don't want to move too quickly because I don't want to give anybody too much. So this is a full scale. What's up, Campo? You have to push this out of the way. You watch that screen and make sure I get that they could see. I'm gonna move this microphone so it's there you go. So this is a full scale, like super scale,
That's
RC model.
That's an instrument panel in an RC model.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
you can see all the GPS and all the all the instrument panel getting illuminated by it's called dynamic display,
And it all works.
and everything works like if it was the full scale one. Impressive thing is that all this instrument panel is all 3D printed. My son did it for me. I did all the painting, the paint work, and then we got some LCD display, super small displays, and a company from the UK they made us the programming so it will work as reflecting the real one, replicating the real one. The airplane has all the interiors and it has all the lighting you can see in the tail. If you see the tail, it has the I can yeah beacon,
Yeah, I can see.
everything working. It has a navigation light. This is an airplane that attracts a lot of the crowds. It has brought me awards. And it's a really cool airplane to fly. Now, I have the first version of the machine so I can fly it. Thank you.
Let's get another one.
Thank you, hippie.
Oh, yeah, I'm not reading the chat.
You
So
can go around and get
I
on the
can't see the chat where I am. So, okay, I'll try to get around.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, we spent a lot of time working on this airplane. Probably around 3 years. Like the airplane is covered in fabric like the real one. It has all the rib stitching, all the doors, all the interior, the suspension. The tires are inflatable like the real one, like the full scale one. Antennas. A lot of work.
On this light is red in the screen. It looks like it's white. It's red in the tail.
Yeah, that's the anti-collision light. Thanks, Kevin.
You can smuggle toddlers in.
Uh-huh.
Says you can smuggle toddlers in.
Oh,
It's great.
yeah, this airplane, when it's in flying weight, it's around 54, 55 pounds. And the wingspan, it's around 16-foot wingspan. It's a beautiful airplane. You can see this airplane. I don't know if you guys allow me to We have an Instagram page where this airplane shows in.
Oh, we can't talk about your game.
Yeah, no, of course you
Into the
can.
Instagram
Okay,
page.
and all we gotta
What's it?
Yeah,
type it in when we get
yeah.
back
It's
in
the
shape.
name is Desert RC Classics.
Oh,
Desert
Desert RC
Classics.
Classics.
Yeah,
Okay.
Desert RC Classics. You will see this airplane and many of the ones that I have like a sort of 11 or 13 real good planes. So which I used to demo it and compete with them.
Yeah, we'd be scared to fly it. I'm scared to stand there and trip and fall.
Yeah. We'll see. It would be nice to get this airplane in the air at some point, and get a recording for you guys so you can disseminate it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the next time you guys come visit.
How much have you flown this?
Oh, this airplane, how old is this airplane? It's probably like 12, 13 years old. It's an
You're
older,
kidding.
yeah, it's an older airplane. We just refurbished it and put it real nice. Yeah, yeah, it's an older airplane.
Isn't there a way to search on Instagram?
Desert are
There's no place to type anything in.
so there's a search.
Kim doesn't do Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I do, but not a lot. See, Mexican Spec has a real good Instagram page with all the cars he has, so I always look at Instagram, but
Yeah,
that's really the only reason I have it, because I like to look at Mexican Spec stuff.
yeah. Racer, this is it was an ARF airplane that was totally teared down and brought back to the in bone, so all in the wood, and we did it from essentially we built it back on with the with what it's supposed to have, to make it like in real scale. Fabric covering, no plastic covering, real stitching and rib stitching and all your it's called tape, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I've had covered
Yep.
airplanes before. Never skill model.
Hmm. No, it's not. It's balsa.
There you go. There's a link to the Instagram.
Yeah, it's balsa, but it's not vinyl skin. It's fabric. It's like Oratex cover. So it's like what the real airplanes use essentially. It's fiber.
File fly. Most I could fly is a paper P-52 with 4 cicadas taped to his engines. Man, I remember years ago we made these little airplanes with the that sulfate that's in the
Tissue. Yeah.
well, it was off cigarette packs.
Yeah.
And we did that, and then we glue a fly to it, and that was the engine. It would just kind of
Oh,
coast.
just like yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was pretty mean.
Dope skin. Yep.
Sorry for the bump.
Yeah.
You still fly this plane?
Yes, I do. I do. We actually flew this airplane this year. We went to two air shows and we displayed the airplane in the air show. And we displayed in one here in Quartzsite. I fly it for practicing before shows. I'll fly it, they're all current. I can take them today and fly it if I want. Just too hot.
Just do it. Yeah, it was 107 degrees earlier today. It's about 100 right now, so it's cooled off significantly. And 100 with the sun when it gets low or down is actually pretty comfortable because it's so dry here. Oh, Kim's getting some video of it for later right now, I think. So you can see that instrument panel. That instrument panel's amazing. I never seen anything like that.
Ferrari yellow.
I mean, in a real airplane, I've seen it, but not like that.
Yeah, yeah. We spent a lot of time because we wanted to have it for scale competitions. So yeah, we wanted initially when we did the instrument panel, we used images to replicate
to replicate the display, but at the very end, we wanted to have. Yeah, that's how that was the first iteration of our instrument panel.
Okay, you gotta get that, Kim's gotta get that onto the camera here so we can,
Yeah,
she can hold that to wherever she has.
Well,
so
this
see
is
it.
better for when you guys are sitting down.
Okay,
yeah,
we gotta get the point where we're back to that.
yep.
This was the first prototype.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
laugh,
that's a
Kevin,
good
like it's a dry heat. It
Yeah.
is dry. And you know what? When you're outside in the evening and it's 100 degrees, you feel dry. You don't, your skin doesn't feel all soaking wet. And it is comfortable. It
I'm
is
gonna move
really
this in.
comfortable. Now, when you're outside in the daytime and the sun's on you, that's another story. It feels hot.
All right.
Okay, so now what do we have to do to get this
Let's sit down.
chairs
Okay.
back to where we were? I don't know where Raymond's chair is. Ray, where's your chair?
I'll get this if you pick it. You're gonna pick it up.
No, I'll leave it. We'll leave it at the stand for now.
Oh yeah, that works. We just need chairs.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay, I gotta get you guys sit down. Let me give you a lift. You can right in here in a second. That sounds. I think that's pretty good.
But over here?
Yeah,
Here.
keep going, keep going. A little more.
Well, we're covering up the Corvette, but I guess that's okay.
They've seen the Corvette.
Well, the other thing we want to see is the other thing that's the Ferrari in here. It's not a Ferrari, but it's kind of Ferrari-ish. Is that red motorcycle?
We're not doing the motorcycle. I can't.
It's gonna
Can't
be
do that
way
one?
too
Okay.
complex.
There's a really cool motorcycle Ray has, and we're doing a video about it. So you're going to have to watch that in our videos, but we'll have it.
You can only do so many things.
And Paul Shea says, have a good night.
Oh, good night, Paul.
Good night. Thanks for being here.
Not gonna
Firefly, that dashboard in the plane, is it Arduino powered or Raspberry Pi?
It has to be like because it has to either be a Raspberry Pi or an Arduino. This got done in Europe, and they sent it to us, and we just installed it. So that's how the first iteration of the panel looked when we put it together before doing the
That's without the LCDs.
without the LCD displays. Yeah, without the dynamic display. That all got printed by my son, and then I did all the detail work on the airplane, or the detail work on the instrument panel.
Ray says, Ray, do these need any kind of certification or annual inspection, FAA requirements?
No, they don't need any kind of certification. We are limited to a weight per the American Motor Association. It's 52 pounds.
Steve Rose.
You guys are sitting
Good
again.
evening.
Are you able to see everything the way you would want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, if the sound, let me know if the sound is off. I think it hasn't changed.
Yeah, hopefully we still have sound because we're set up in Ray's garage, and it took a little while to get things working, and now we disrupted it all. So let's hope it's still working.
Lester, if you're hearing the engine for this airplane, it's a 100cc Boxster type engine. It's an internal combustion engine. It uses pump gas. It's mixed to it's like a motorcycle, two-stroke two-stroke engine, 40-1 rate. Yeah, it's a 100cc engine at this point on the yellow one. I have all the other airplanes on the back. I have 120cc on the smaller ones, and I have 170cc on the bigger ones.
God, Barry Kuda says Dad was involved in a DC-3 crash in World War II.
C-47?
Yes, C-47 got airborne but crashed through palm trees, tore the wings off. The rudder chock, which we would call a rudder lock, was left in.
Oh,
Man, that's bad.
wow.
Oh, and Don says that it sounds good, and Ray says it sounds good, and Leslie Saber says the sound. Everybody says it sounds good.
Thank God. Good. That means I can rest for
Firefly, I could never afford to get into this hobby. I
Well,
read about it a
yeah,
lot all the time.
yeah, it's just part of how deep you want to get into the hobby. You know,
this is what when we go to this level, it's like really expensive equipment, but there are options for everybody. There's equipment that you can there's more affordable equipment in the market.
Who's Kevin? Kevin taking off?
Kevin,
Oh, Kevin is. He says, thanks for sharing. The warden is calling. I gotta bounce. Okay. The warden, that's his wife.
Yeah, yeah. See you, Kevin. Good night.
I usually sit here with Kim, and she's real talkative when I'm not, and she's over there being the engineer behind the scenes. You want to sit over here for a few minutes?
No.
Put your hair back down, and yeah, I want you to put your hair back down. Come back in here. Everybody's got to.
Yeah,
Everybody's got to
for
see.
you.
Everybody's got to see.
I'll sit out from here.
No, no, I want you. Here, Kim, go sit down and be on camera for a few minutes. People come in here to see you too, so
That seat if you
I can sit in that seat over there, not on this one.
Okay. Nobody was seriously hurt. Well, that's always good. This chair is very soak you in.
Oh, this is nice. I can see it.
Right, it's better back there
I
than
can
it
see
is
it live.
here.
Oh, this is better.
I can't daisy chain the computers together to do that. So,
I understand.
because I only have one monitor output on that computer.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, this looks
We've
good.
had such a good audience tonight. Thanks everybody for stopping in while we're on vacation. We've got a guest. We're in an interesting locations. We try to bring you the best stuff, the best show. Who else is doing a live show? Maybe John Wilburn does live streams from remote
He
locations.
does. He does live streams from. Oh, Tim, something's going on here. It says your battery's running low.
Oh
You need to plug in your PC.
no! Oh no!
Yeah, something is not.
Catastrophic is about to happen. Something catastrophic.
Still showing.
Okay. I gotta find.
Gotta find the error.
We've been running on empty the whole time.
Running on empty.
Oh no.
Gotta hurry.
Oh jeez.
Says plug in. Please plug in.
This is what crashed us last week.
It's ready to class.
And 3 and 2. Where's our seat?
It went out. You fixed the problem.
Thank goodness.
You fixed the problem.
Well,
Excellent.
Don,
Kim fixes things.
every maiden flight on a very expensive plane, it's a daring adventure because you got to make sure that you're covered on all your bases and basic components of the airplane, so you can get it flying without crashing. So yeah, every first flight of each plane is an adventure.
You know how I said Pete does live shows from his shop? He's live right now. So we're stepping on him. Sorry about that, Pete.
Sorry, Pete. If Pete, or if you guys like Pete, go watch Pete. We'll be here on replay. You can watch us. We kind of like showed all the cool stuff, the airplane and the Corvette, and we're gonna have video of that stuff out. I got video with the GoPro of the Corvette and of the airplane and of the motorcycles. He's got a Bugatti and a Suzuki and some other things. So yeah, so we got that'll be a little bit more like sharper, relaxed to watch video that you might like. And we put out a video. Okay, if you watched any of the drive out here to Yuma, I just put that video out. I'm not telling you to leave Mexican Spec. I'm just saying. I won't be mad at anybody. But the video of us coming out this way is not as good. It's actually not nearly as good as the part 2 of that video. Because the part 2, we see more interesting sights. It's better. So I apologize. The sound was really bad the first part because we're in the car and there's so much road noise. But I put it out there because I know some people want to see what we're doing, and I didn't have anything else to do. Like, I would it was either trash all that video or put it up. So I decided to put it up for you guys that like it. But please don't judge part 2
based on part one. Part two is going to be better. Promise, I promise, I promise. So sorry, I'm distracting, but
No.
that's just business stuff. I've been
Yeah,
back
no,
there,
you gotta do what you can do.
and yeah. So there's a couple.
We're working this game.
There's a couple of videos coming, and we're going to be headed home. And on the way home, on the way out here, we were in a hurry, and we'll be in a hurry on the way home. But on the way home, I have a better idea of what we're going to be going past. So I'm going to try and get some better video, and we're going to use the microphones. And the microphones cut out so much of the road and background noise. So, if you're going to be judgmental, don't even watch part one, but watch part two and part three, because they'll be better.
Mhm.
Kim, you have to write the script before the trip. Well, Mexican Spec, I can't write a script. I don't know where we're going. He's the one that needs to write the script, and he doesn't like script. So, just as well post it up. Right, Ray. Sometimes I wonder, that we did some video that I scrubbed because the background noise was so loud, and I tried running it through a noise filter, but it didn't, it was unrecoverable. And then my computer's running out of space, and I start processing videos and then it crashes so I got to get more space when we get home. It's everything on top of everything. I didn't know we were coming out here until like 3 days before we left. So I tried to be as prepared as possible, which everybody knows that means you're not nearly prepared enough. Hey, I'm surprised we got an hour of this and we haven't crashed yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Reliable.
right?
Be an hour into this.
Thank you again. We're using your internet. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
We're using your
working. And they're using it in the house. So
Are
it's
they? And then the
yeah.
air conditioner is beautiful in here, and he's just accommodated us so much. And this is stressful, isn't it? A little bit.
It's something that it's more complicated than what what it looks.
You know what?
It has a lot of logistics.
Moving parts, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be this complicated. A lot of people just, stick their phone up there and start talking.
Mm-hmm.
But we really worked hard. Our audience expects it, first of all. They expect us to be a good show
Mm-hmm.
because that's what we give them. But like we've developed over time, like the screen, like we borrowed a TV from him and we've got it on its side so everybody can see the chat really good.
Mhm.
Can you imagine trying to read this chat?
Oh no, in a
phone?
phone, no, impossible.
Phone.
Impossible.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
way too hard.
You
No,
know what?
this is just there.
Uncle Tony and Uncle Kathy, they used to do it and they did it really well. But this is better. This is easier to do, I think, than they were pros. But yeah, like we get to a level and then we have to try and maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Yeah,
if we were smart, we would just use the phone.
default. Yeah. That's
Tech person likes to use tech.
mm-hmm.
I'm liking it less and less as the years go by. But
You know why?
Mexican Spec says part one was good, but it sounded like the transmission was slipping. That might be how it is, though. That's a CVT transmission, and it works actually really excellent. It's just the road noise. When I was holding the camera down by the dash, so you could see us both in the vision, holding the camera down by the dash is a really bad thing to do. It makes it really noisy. So
Great will and internet sensation. I'll get that.
yeah, he is. He is now.
What?
That's everybody give the stream a thumbs up,
Okay.
and the internet will know that Ray is very interesting. I'm honestly, for your first time, you don't really seem nervous.
No.
I think some advance notice. When you brought, I don't remember naming. You brought your friend in from somewhere. We just sat her down, and I was already live, and I had a worldwide audience going, and she sat down and was stunned that she was on like worldwide TV.
Uh-huh.
She's okay, but I think she was frightened. Oh man, we haven't seen her since then.
Barracuda and Mexican Spec are talking about Tava, who no one has kind of heard from in a couple days. I hope he gets back to us soon. He's been a good friend to a lot of the people who stream and are in our chats. So everybody, make sure he's in your thoughts, and he'll show up. He'll show up here in a few days. He's got people looking out for him. Daniel Morrissey says, I always give a great show. Thank you, David. You're too sweet. Whew. Let's see.
Next,
That I look
Ray
like too
looks
young.
too young to have big sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
22.
My son is 20. Yeah, he's actually 23 today. Today's 19th, right?
It's his birthday?
Yeah, today his birthday.
I gotta come out here
Yeah, say something.
and say happy birthday.
We didn't even bring him a gift.
Yeah,
He didn't even like the pizza.
he ate some. Yeah,
Oh, he did. He only ate one piece.
Yeah,
Wow, he's 23 today.
23. And I just got 54.
He's
Got
a
you.
grown man.
Yeah, he is. Ray watching the World Cup? No, no. I'm always in my shop here just building stuff. I also build and for other people. So I have like 3 projects here in the queue for the upcoming month. So I'm always this is like my second house, my shop.
Vic's Yard says the
DJI.
DJI mini mics will knock out the background noise. Filmed today outside with the high winds, didn't hear any of it. Yeah, I don't know if ours are DJI. I forget what brand ours are, but
Oh,
they
that
really
works.
help a lot.
It cuts out all that.
But for live streams, they're a real problem because we get the delay, and then we're in a movie where the lips don't match the words, and that really bugs people. That's why we don't use the wireless ones. But we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna do another experiment with the wireless microphones when next time we're working in the shop, because yelling across the shop and working with tools and stuff like that, this microphone is
It's not the best.
proving to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we keep trying to up the quality here, guys. But it gets to be, you see, there's a lot of moving
Oh,
pieces.
yeah.
So you start now let's add wireless microphones.
Mhm.
Now let's add a third camera,
Hmm.
and it can get to be.
Improvising all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
But it is fun. But the other thing is like when we're working the shop, sometimes it really gets in the way of getting much done
Hmm.
to try and. But it's like I tell him all the time when we're recording stuff. It's not about the work. It's about the content. It's about if we can't show it, we probably should just do it without turning the camera on whatsoever. Barracuda says it's winter here, where Tabo is, not really holiday time.
Tabo's guy, he's in Australia. He's in South Australia. And he's a guy that worked a lot of dealerships, I think. He says parts man.
Hmm.
But he's had some health issues recently.
Yeah, he's not a young man, and I think he maybe had a mild stroke
Oh, wow.
So,
about 6 months ago, if I'm guessing on the timeline. So when you don't see him for a couple of days, it worries you, but he's probably just enjoying his life.
Thank you, Daniel, for the birthday wishes, and thank you, Luis, for the birthday wish. I'll let my son know. Let me see if I can pull them over. So
what happened? He's
he's just watching TV.
He just disappeared.
He doesn't want to do live stream.
Yeah, yeah,
You could tell he's very standoffish.
yep, yep.
He was standing over in the corner with his hands behind
He's
his
away.
back.
Yep.
That's
I'll tell you
good.
why. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The podcast people use the wired mics. Absolutely, absolutely, as they should. And you know what? We finally got. I did a little practice with some different cables from what I was trying to use before, and now when we use uh, the GoPro, I know which cables to use to plug in the wireless mics to work with the GoPro, which is good. The only real problem I have with that is then I have to take it all apart to change the batteries. And the batteries go out so fast on those GoPros.
Mm.
So every 10 minutes I have to change a
Switch it.
battery. And in order to do that, I have to shut it off, disconnect it, take it out of the case, change the battery, put it back together. There's a little screw. It doesn't even just like pop up or
So
open
it's
up.
not snapping.
It's a hassle.
Hmm.
You know,
I'm
the
trying.
original batteries from the GoPro are a little bit thinner than the aftermarket ones.
Hmm.
She takes two pieces of O20 aluminum, aircraft aluminum.
Shimmick.
Well, they stick way out, and they're heat sinks, because they overheat. And with those two pieces of aluminum wedged in there, it pulls a lot of the heat off.
Oh,
So they'll last like 3 times longer before they overheat.
Yeah, and in the sun they don't overheat, right? 12 to 18 is free labor. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, they get free room and board. Fair trade is fair trade. Valfly says the current currency for kids is Robux. That's the fake internet money for the game Roblox. Bitcoin for kids. Man,
Crazy.
that's how they earn money.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm
Of course. I like the Cletus.
I just block the yellow line.
That's good.
That's ads coming in, and every once in a while,
How they're supposed to get points?
oh yeah, they don't see. Kim gives people Kim points, like if they know something significant, or if they tell us what ads they're seeing, so we know what companies are supporting us. And I just clicked out of the ads, which means we won't get paid for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would enjoy going to one of those Cletus McFarland.
Oh yeah,
too.
definitely.
Those guys they're actually pretty sharp, but they pretend to be redneck.
Yeah, no, but
They act real dumb and
they
stuff.
know what they're doing.
But they're pretty smart.
Yeah,
you don't get the things done that they do.
Yeah, from one day to another.
Yeah, and he's a pilot. And,
yeah, he is. He's a helicopter pilot. He's an airplane pilot.
Cletus.
Yeah.
I didn't think too much of him until I saw him come in the helicopter.
He has an airplane.
Better in the helicopter, and
Yes.
And then I heard him talking about an airplane.
Yeah, he has an
He's
MD.
a sharp guy.
Yeah, he has an MD 500 helicopter, and he has a Super Cub like this one, but full scale. He has it with pontoons too. He has it for float, and he lands it with float on the racetrack. So that's not easy to do.
Vic's Yard is suggesting external battery packs for the GoPro. There's no such thing. It's because it's an action cam. It's designed to do certain things, and it does certain things really well, and other things it does really bad. And there is no way to plug in an external battery pack. You can charge it externally with a USB plug, a USB-C. But if you plug a USB-C plug in while you're playing it, they'll overheat really, really, really fast. I don't know why, but that's what happens if you try to run an external power source on those GoPros. So they're challenging to get them to do all the they're really good at being an action cam. They're mediocre. But when I hit the lottery and I really come into some money, I'm gonna get a 6K Blackmagic.
There you go.
Whatchamacallit camera. Blackmagic makes cameras that do have the external batteries. You can change the lenses. They record in 6K. They will plug into HDMI. So if we want to stream with it, it'll live stream HDMI like these little cameras will, but they'll with like studio quality lenses and stuff like that. But they also cost $1,500 to $2,500 for the rig. So I can get a really nice used car for that.
Yeah.
So
we gotta work with what we have.
Yeah.
Be efficient.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just paying down some debt.
Yep.
We're gonna fix the back steps.
Step by step.
We're gonna finish the Del Campomino. And we have to get paint and tires, and then we're going to No Name Nationals. That's all our money, right? We're putting it all. We're going to the casino, and we're going to put it all in black. And if it comes up, then we'll buy all that stuff.
Yep, and a Corvette.
She gave me $5, and I put it in, and almost lost all. It's one of those ones that if you win a spin. So I spun it. And we got $28. And you know what? I left. I said, "We're ahead. We're out of here."
Oh yeah, you gotta know where you're
big winners, $28.
Woohoo! Then we went to Walmart and spent it on groceries. Spent $80 on groceries. So
Well, It paid off.
Mexican Spec is.
Pete, did you see Pete come here?
Oh, hi, Pete. How was your live stream? I'm sorry that we stepped on your time slot. I didn't know we were doing that. We're out here, and we were fortunate to get invited uh, to intrude on Ray's like man cave, and we couldn't pass it up. And we could have just recorded like some long form video, but I don't know. Live streams is what Del Campo does best. So
See what Hippie Long, the question Hippie Long's asking?
Yeah, I don't know if we can put aviation fuel.
Well, you know what? Can't, because it's full of lead.
Yeah.
And you got catalyst.
oh yeah, the
Yep,
lead
it will
can
clog.
damage the
Yep.
oxygen sensors or catalytic converters, or
I've seen
that's probably it.
I've seen these cars. They put injection alcohol injection on them.
It's 650 horsepower in.
Yeah. Yeah, I test drove one like this, but 2015.
I am in the background.
And
I was up there sitting there where Kim's sitting, but everybody wanted to see Kim, so I changed places with her. And so she's up there now.
Yeah, I got stuck in the hot seat. Barracuda says, what little I've seen of Cletus's channel is purposely crashing usable trucks and cars and wrecking them. They do some of that, not as much as some of the other channels. There's some other channels that's like their whole shtick is
There's some
smashing up
channels
cars.
I not watch because all you do is wreck good stuff.
It's hard to watch sometimes.
Cletus at least puts on races and things. He flies airplanes. He's had one accident at his airport, which he analyzed that accident. He did it perfectly, understood exactly what happened. Nobody got hurt. But, I watched him and I thought, you know what? This guy really knows what he's doing. So.
Kim is more colorful. Well, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm wearing tie-dye. I got tie-dye. I was gonna wear this the other night in front of the green screen, but I was all like non-existent, so that was a problem.
Same here, Pete.
Pizza says hello to you in the background, though. Mexican Spec can't watch him. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that's just their shtick. Like Whistling Diesel, they're smash stuff up.
I cannot watch these. Just he ruins good stuff.
There was something.
Yeah.
There was something oddly satisfying about watching them destroy a Cybertruck, though. I don't know
Oh my
why.
God, I saw that.
They destroyed that Cybertruck, and I know I saw on some. There's a rescue place. They towed that same destroyed Cybertruck. They keep fixing it and then destroying it again. Right? They towed it out to like, I don't know, Moab or something like that, and were taking it until they smashed it, and then they had one of the guy with the world's largest off-road wrecker. It'll come to me in my sleep tonight. I'll wake up and
I do like the Alaska 4th of July party. That's one where they drive some motorhome, some old cars off the cliff. Yeah, that's old stuff. That's a motorhome it's not going to be a motorhome anymore. Yeah, run it off a cliff. It is kind of entertaining.
yeah, but it's hard to watch. They do it for the entertainment value, and some people just like to want to see the world burn. They like to see stuff get smashed and trashed. And I mean, look at the views on those videos. Those videos get tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views. All those people smashing things gets more views than building things, because building things takes time and energy and patience and persistence, and smashing things is like right now.
Right. Instant.
Boom! Yeah. And it's like, Valfly says the Subarus fly the farthest. Well, maybe that's what we should do with the
Hey,
Subaru.
we've got a Subaru.
We have a Subaru.
Get some wings on it.
It's not right.
Mexican Spec says Matt's recovery. Yes, Matt's off-road recovery. I love watching Matt's off-road recovery. I don't know why. There's something oddly satisfying about them driving the big tired trucks through the desert and pulling people out of ditches or out of sand. Man, everybody goes to the desert. The first thing they do is they drive their off-road vehicle. They're all-wheel drive, wagon. They drive it into sand and then they bury it up to the differentials and they have to call for help. So, um, Old MacDonald has a car, says, okay, what have I missed and who is visiting? You missed a lot of it. We talked about some of these airplanes. We talked about this Corvette. And can you click on the camera over here? Can you click the next one down, I believe, will show this camera, which is aiming at the hole. I'm going to get up.
Window capture key.
And this is Raymond. This is an old friend, a Buck Del Campo. He is a model aircraft enthusiast. And
what happened? Was window capture 2 and nothing changed?
not window capture.
See you, Max.
Oh, over here, I don't know where I.
Up here,
Oh.
it says scene. Try scene 2.4.
Okay. Scene 2.4. Oh, that does it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Ray's some of his RC airplanes that are huge.
That's his
And
RC
that's his,
airplane.
2019 Corvette.
His Corvette.
D06.
This is his man cave. So, okay, you can go back to the other screen. I just thought it would be good to show the overall. And then all those ones up on the wall, those fly. They're not just make believe. They're not even the only ones in the shop. He's got lots of them, and he is. Do they rate model aircraft people like on a scale,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
worldwide? Are you like
as you go, as you
number
com-
one
you
or
compete,
number?
or well, I've been in my class for aerobatics. I've been 2006. I was number 8.
In the world?
Yep, aerobatics. I got to compete in Tucson back in 2006, and I finished on a worldwide competition. 126 pilots. I got to finish number 8.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's that guy who got just one long after I met you, maybe 14 years ago. And he was some guy from New York that flew aerobatics. You know who I mean?
Yuri? No,
Yuri.
Yuri Higuchi.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a higher class than me.
Okay.
Yeah, because you compete in different levels of difficulties. But they also rank you out of everybody.
I was over at somebody's house in Yuma, in the neighborhood, and he took off in an airplane, electric airplane.
Hmm.
He's up flying around, but he took off from the street. Well, pretty soon the street's pretty busy, and he's running out of electricity. He's walking around the neighborhood looking
Trying to
for
where to land it.
find a street that's clear enough for him. And he seemed fairly calm about it, but I know he was getting worried.
Hmm.
We can't hear you back there.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk to the
They can't hear me.
No, you have to be on the stream if you're going to talk to the stream.
Oh, I thought they could hear from the microphone. No,
The microphone's aimed in this direction.
So
They're hearing your echo more than anything.
they just hear my echo. Okay.
They kind of hear you, but it's very muffled. It is a
Yeah,
man
Pete.
cave.
I didn't get the chance to go to Indy 500, but I went to a NASCAR race in Indianapolis. It was really interesting to see All American NASCAR being raced in Indianapolis, the track. It was super cool. I saw that 2 years ago. And you also asked a question about CR1. Yeah, CR1 is just right now is still really expensive car. Um,
And this isn't?
this is a CO6. So this is the very next version of the car before getting to the CR1. So the tier on this one is the next car over this is a CR.
This
This is-
car is freaking amazing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
supercharged from the factory. He
Yeah.
started it up. I couldn't believe it. It sounds like a monster.
And it's a stock, complete bare bone stock.
I can't believe they were pumping these things out of it. What did you say? 600 horsepower?
650 horse and 600 foot-pounds of torque.
No. Barry Cuda says Buff's loud and clear to me. Do not encourage him. I want him to take his seat back so I can relax.
She wants me to shut up.
No, I want you to go back in your seat so I can relax.
You look better than I do.
They just wanted to see what I was wearing.
Well, I see. It looks pretty good compared to what I'm wearing. I can't wear that.
You could. I don't know that it would look better on you.
Nobody would look at it. It turned me off.
Lester LeSabre says that
Well, I was hoping I had that voice.
the tornado destroyed the Corvette
For
Museum
real.
in Effington, Indiana yesterday.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Are you for real? Is that the same Corvette museum that fell into a sinkhole?
No, different one. That's in Kentucky.
Okay.
That is the Corvette Museum. This is
What is it with Corvette museums and catastrophic destruction? What is this about? I could understand a Mustang museum, but not a Corvette museum. Man. Old McDonald says Buff has open header voice.
Alright. You don't know what open headers like. This Corvette can open. It's the thing that opens up the exhaust. It'll rattle your ears in this garage, man.
You're right, Pete. I think best bang for the buck, best performance is CO6, CO7. That's where you want to go. It's like if you try to get a CR1, it's almost the same and it's twice expensive.
Twice.
Mhm.
Wow. Now, is this one got really reasonable mileage on it?
This has like 42,000 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, 29.
Did they have like maintenance records on it, stuff like
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah.
too?
This thing is all. I
I
have all
mean,
the books on this.
It's practically new.
Yeah,
It's barely
yeah.
broke in at that
One
point.
owner, just one owner, and yeah, we're wanting to do some cool stuff on it.
Do you prefer the black, or was it just the one you found was
Well,
black?
No, I was. This car I like it in three colors: black, silver, or red. And
Okay.
yeah, and then when I went to go see them, they had one white that was really nice, but it was a 2015. This Corvette was 1100 horse, so it was twice as much as this.
Okay.
But the best MSRP is for this one because this one is a 2019, so it holds right now since it's the newer one has more value, even though the other one had more modifications. So I decided to come and pick this one, and then at some point by December maybe start putting pieces on this one to get it to a higher horsepower. My goal is to take it to 1,000 horsepower,
So what is like
maybe a 900 horsepower.
the top things that you have to do to this car to increase the horsepower?
Obviously, you gotta modify the exhaust. You gotta put long tooth headers, cross pipe, and exhaust. You gotta go ahead and work with port your supercharger or put a Magnusson supercharger on it. Port your heads and do all reinforce your push rods in order to tolerate more boost and pressure, and work with the pulleys. Work pulleys.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
More boost.
yeah, yeah. You will decrease the size of the pulley on top, increase the one on the bottom, so you can spin higher. Maybe double or get closer to double the pounds of pressure, and
Geez,
and,
double.
and yeah, and then you gotta figure out after that how you're gonna make those wheels to stick to the ground because you're gonna have way too much power to the wheels.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then computer work because you gotta tune all that once all together. But yeah, we're starting to work on it. Maybe in the next couple months, I'm gonna start working with the exhaust and the intake portion of the modification, and then hopefully by the end of the year, I get the car to a shop and leave it for a month or so to get everything, completed.
I'll bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Pete says black is the best, but Daytona Sunset Orange is cool too. See, I think orange would be better in the Arizona sun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yep.
can't going out. I guess you got air conditioning and you
Yep.
don't leave it sit in the driveway, so it's
Yep.
fine. But
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah, the thing with the black is that it's sensitive to dirt and dust, so you gotta be. But it's a once as long as you keep it clean and shiny, it's the most beautiful car you will have around.
Hippie Long wants to know if you've taken the vet down a runway yet.
No, no, this is the third time I started. I just bought this car probably a week ago. I bought it like 3 weeks ago, but it's been here in my garage for probably like 5 days. So it's still being baby.
Ray's a professional. He knows how to he knows when it's time to do things and when it's not. Although a runway seems like a safe place to go fast.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they do like long
Land
shots.
speed and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
You were asked some minutes ago when it's an automatic.
Yeah, it's an automatic. Eight gears, 8 shifts.
And what was your last kind of hot car you had?
My last one, what was it?
You let me drive it.
A Gen 5 Camaro SS2,
That's a fun car.
2010.
That's a fun car.
It was a really fun car, and it pulls really hard. But this is another story. This is way
Another story.
yeah, this is way more powerful. It's yeah. You gotta take it easy with it.
All right, well,
Well, and of course you had
Yeah.
Cessna 150, Cessna 170.
Yeah.
you're doing the interview. You got to come back. I want to get my beverage anyways.
Shift.
Not with this. Look, Kim's got to help me. Oh, fill this.
We had a friend who had a sunset orange Corvette. This was Bob. You remember Bob, right? Bob.
Bob let me drive. This was a 2019,
It was.
and it was
same year.
but it was a convertible,
It was.
and it was not a Z06.
Yeah.
And he let me drive it. Well, one day he just hands me the keys, and he goes, "I'll drive your Mazda." And I said, "No, the last time I did that, I borrowed an airplane, and it got wrecked." And I said I had to fix it, and it was expensive. And he goes, "That's why I have insurance. Don't worry about it." So I
Yep.
drove his Corvette about 30 miles, and he drove about 30 miles in my car. We swapped back. So I got to drive a 2019, thank you. And but it was the whatever the stock engine was. It was
Yeah. It was
like it's like 470
Yeah. It was
or
it was a
something.
smaller horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was a fun
Oh no,
car.
there 400 horses on this car. This car is like Pete is talking about weight reduction. I agree with that, Pete. Uh, uh, this car is I think it's like 3,200 pounds. So it's
This
not
is 32.
yeah, it's not super heavy. Uh, and you feel it the way the car accelerates.
I also saw. I just went by. I saw all that came in, and Michelle. So not ignoring you. Hello, good evening. Thanks for being here. I just swapped places with Kim again because she was the engineer, and I know everybody wanted to see Kim, so I had her sit here for about a half an hour, and I went back there and sat behind the scenes. Where did Kim? She went
He
somewhere.
went he went inside. He was
Okay,
bathroom.
so it'd be long. I want a wife
Like
like
Ray's.
Ray's. What's up with vets and stuff?
You know what? I don't have a wife. That's the reason why I have. That's the reason why I have a vet and a stone planes.
Michelle, how you doing? How's your ear doing? How's your hearing? We talked about that last time, and it sounded like you were doing real well with it, and it was still pretty new. She had a cochlear implant,
Oh,
and and yeah, that's kind of interesting technology.
hmm.
So I think she had no hearing in one ear, and now she has. Uh, she says the high notes are a little bit more more prevalent, but I think that's about what she meant.
Yeah.
But Michelle is the wife of Pete's Custom Car Shop, and they're in Wisconsin, have business in Wisconsin. Yeah, and Olive says, "Hey,
Hey,
hmm, very good. Is watching on my phone and TV. The TV is quite a long time behind the phone. You know, Kim, we're in Ray's garage, so we kind of set up A little different setup than we usually have, a lot different setup than we usually have. Tim's got a monitor facing me over there, but it's got quite a delay. So, like right now, I'm watching it screw the cap back on on my soda, and yeah, it's way behind. So it's kind of odd watching that because normally
Yeah,
when I'm watching, it's
it's
perfect, it's right on,
mhm.
but not here. It's amazing
I'm more
loud. So I've
focusing
been,
on I'm more focusing on the live chat
yeah,
because this is the late.
yeah, that's really annoying, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because it's all out of. Um, Michelle says it's amazingly loud, so I've been using it on low volume. Well, at least it's not quiet. You got to crank it up, and it's not enough. It's plenty. That's good.
that's why I have a
Bruce
headache.
says I have a wife. That's why I have a headache and sore
So
ears.
yes, that's funny.
Did you hear this? Ray says he doesn't have a wife. They said I wish I had a wife like Ray so I could do all this stuff. And Ray goes, I don't have a wife.
That's the reason why.
That's the reason why. And Bruce Culture says I have a wife. That's why I have a headache and sore ears. Did she hear you? No, she can't hear you type. She's probably not looking at the screen. Oh man, Kim's getting her pizza. We Ray bought a couple of pizzas, had pizzas delivered, so we were eating pizza like last bit before we came on live, and
Pretty good
it was
pizza, right?
good. Yeah, it was good. It's from a local place here.
Hmm.
That's
Yep.
the boys.
The boys, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not supposed to eat pizza, but I have pizza here.
Flour and like
I don't care. I've been I've been
carrot.
working enough in the heat that I think I'm burning it
Yeah,
off.
it's been hot these days.
And so yeah, I don't know. I still, when I go back to Tennessee, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful about my
Yeah.
diet. Louise says pizza
Pizza
time.
time. Pizza's the best. It's just not good for your health.
I can forget. Yeah, I used to laugh. People get on a diet. And I go, yeah, I'm on a diet, a beer and pizza diet. And I was about 100 pounds more then, but I lost that 100 pounds. Yeah, I had to go off the beer and pizza diet.
Yep. Have you guys tried cauliflower pizza though?
Mm.
It ain't that
Cauliflower
bad.
has become one of my favorite foods. I haven't tried it as a pizza, uh, but Bruce calls it my daughter's worst. The Tim's been making me salads and chopping up, little pieces of
Cauliflower.
cauliflower all through it, and it is so good. It just adds a little crunch to the salad. It is so good.
Raspados are good
Mexican
too.
spec. We're going out for raspados.
Raspados, that's like ice shred like a slurry kind of.
Ah, see, Ray speaks Spanish. His first language was Spanish, and then a lot of English too.
So this is the birthday boy right here.
Ah, you got to come over here. Oh, you don't have to, but it'd be nice. Come over here and say happy
Today's your
birthday to
birthday,
him.
right? Tomorrow. Today's
Ah,
19 or tomorrow?
oh, so he's still
Tomorrow.
22.
Yeah,
He'll be
he's gonna be
23 tomorrow.
23, right?
So that's Ray's son, and he's kind of, I don't know if he's shy. He's just like over there
Oh, that's
picking them
cute.
toolbox. Mrs.
He's
Speck
a
made me
he's
a
a gearhead too. He's always modifying and yeah, he's working on an engine in another shop, right? In the other room.
Yeah, I'm doing
You
model airplane, just doing a little engine swap, downsizing from a big
two-cylinder,
old
four-stroke.
two-cylinder to a 25cc
Well,
two-stroke. Yeah, two-stroke.
and that's Alex. And Alex is a 3D, uh,
He is a 3D printing master.
3D printing master. Yes, he's really into that
He's
stuff.
done a lot of cool work for my models and for his models too. Like I can show where's the instrument panel? Where was the instrument panel?
And Mexican Spec says, Mrs. Speck may be a cauliflower crust once. At the risk of damaging my reputation, I kind of liked it. Really? Because Mexican Spec doesn't usually like vegetables. He's one of those guys, the cows ate the vegetables for me.
Uh-huh.
So,
See this?
so
Yeah.
this here is a 3D printed product that Alex made for me for this yellow aircraft that we have on the side. Uh, he 3D printed in one color, and then I did all the painting. He modeled everything in computer, and then he transferred that to an STL file, and then converted to this 3D printed uh, rendering. So pretty precise, really detailed. Yeah, there was multiple variants of that same part. I think that's version one. The very final version of that same instrument panel is on board on the aircraft, and it's version 5. I had to go through a whole lot of different settings to get things right. Uh, but overall, I think it came out well. Now that I think of it,
Yeah, there's a lot of
there's things to improve still.
there's a lot of trial and error and settings working with the 3D printer.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
No, it's insane.
Mhm.
This is really strange with you behind the scenes. It was nice when you were sitting here, but then I was behind the scenes yelling from back there. But I think you look better than I do, and you're nicer to watch on the video. All I see is the top of your head on the other side of the monitor. Mexican Spec says, Michelle, Daisy, you and I share a name. McGill is mine. McGill.
Miguel.
McGill. How is that we share a name? You and I share a name. Michelle. Oh, because
Like
McGill.
they're like the
Oh,
feminine and
okay.
masculine Michelle
Feminine
and
and
Miguel.
masculine are the same.
And Kim is more fun.
Ah, Wendy English is here. Good evening. How you doing? How many people we have? Oh, we got some people in here. Uh,
Are they in West Virginia?
Sue in West Virginia. Wendy. Oh yeah,
Where are they supposed to
Don and Wendy. Are you on the road or are you at home? They live in kind of middle of Pennsylvania, maybe a little bit further east in the middle. But they're racers. Remember the old original Plymouth Valiant, the one that had the little swoops over the like 1960,
Yeah,
61,
yeah.
62. They've got a 62 Valiant,
Oh,
and that body style is kind of known as the Road Toad. And his tires even say Road Toad on them, but
nice.
it's got a 440 in it, which is
Oh,
crazy big engine for that little
that's
car. And
plenty of
they race it, no name nationals, yeah.
plenty of muscle.
Thank you. From
So we see them once a year at
Cool.
no name nationals in Missouri.
How far from where you live is that?
What's it take us? About 3.5 hours, 4 hours,
Hey,
something
not
like
far.
that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
southeastern Missouri, so it's
Oh,
not far. We got to go through like 4 states to get there, but it's not that
Is it
far.
not
how
that
we
far
know?
out?
It's four. Wendy says home. We are leaving tomorrow.
Oh,
Mexican Spec says adios all. We are off. Okay, well, Mexican Spec, thanks
See
for
ya.
being here.
guys, members, Mexican Specs channel, so you can watch his special members only live, or not live, videos with Mrs. Spec.
I gotta see that.
Takes special treats in their video.
I have not seen that.
That's because you're not a member. You got to fork over the dough, buddy.
Subscribe.
I'm a subscriber, but there's a membership. And like we have memberships, and when Kim puts up a video, the members get to see it first, and then I go in there and make sure everything's okay,
Like OnlyFans, but
and I edit,
sex.
I correct the misspellings and the. She'll like just type out something in a hurry, and I'll go in there and make it a little
Get it all
better,
nice.
and then I'll put it up to everybody. But the
See you, Daniel.
members get a good 12-hour uh advance. Oh, he's saying buy your next Mexican Spec. I see. Yeah, Daniel, I think I already said this. Well, if we got two of them 62 Valiants, have a slant six in it. Well, that's the original engine. Hippie long.
into the
Ray
NNN.
can fly into the No Name Nationals, do a small air show.
Well,
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
land on the drag strip.
I don't know how big is that, but
It's an 8 mile drag strip
oh,
plus
well, it
room
all
to
depends on the area that you have in the air.
plus room to slow down. The drag strips have like
You have
Christmas tree and
you have
everything.
you have cables and stuff, I guess, right?
Man, I don't remember. There's trees somewhere, but they're not real close to the drag strip. There's a wall on either side. So if you had a low wing airplane, it might be close.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Up there
maybe.
in up Interstate 5, just past Bakersfield, California, there's a drag strip. I can't think of the name of that drag strip, but right next to it, there's an airport,
Small airport.
and there's a warning on the section that says, "Do not land on the drag strip."
Oh, that's so easy. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
don't make
look
that
alike.
mistake.
Look alike.
What was I going to say here? I'm trying to read. Where is this? Oh, Daniel Morrissey. Kim said to me, I don't know, a day or two ago. She says, "Hey, let's jump in the car on your day off, and we'll go up to have Daniel Morrissey cut your hair." And because California is right there. I said, "Well, he's in Petaluma. That's like California's huge."
Yeah,
So we looked at it. It was like 650 miles, and I said, "Well," and she goes, "Oh no, we're not going 650 miles for a
that's
haircut.
that's
We
that's
can't do it. Yeah, that's
that's
two
kind
days,
that's kind
two
of long
days.
ways out.
Or we, you know, I guess we could have. Let's see. Wendy English says, "I think she needs a bigger radiator. She does not like the highway." Oh, what? Your slant six? Man, what was the radiator you put in your dark? You got it out of a like a mid '60s Chevy too. It just about it's
It
completely
wasn't
different.
anything that old or unique. It was just a regular
Yeah, it worked really
small.
well, and it was huge. It was like double the capacity of the original.
Alter uh, the front clip of the car for it to fit in there. And then I had to make custom hoses and then an oil cooler.
Oh yeah, no oil cooler.
And I didn't mind doing all that, but it wasn't like direct fit. And people always want stuff they can just go to.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the uh, the Valiant, the '72 Valiant. I used the radiator. It was a Modine replacement, but you can't buy those Modines anymore. I found it was brand new, old stock Modine, and I put that in, and that would probably work. It's a two-row brass and copper radiator that I think I paid like $90 for it or something, but that would work. That would work quite well, huh?
Well, I don't know if it's an old one or a new one or
Well,
what.
it's a '62 Plymouth Valiant.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, and the other thing is, when they get old, the tube's been swelling up, and over the years,
Compressed.
that what they do is that the tubes are flat. So every time it pressurizes, they go like this a little bit and go back and forth. Well, the fins are soldered to the side, so that solder starts to break loose from the fins. Well, then there's no heat transfer into the tube from the tubes into the fins, or very little, and they become less and less efficient. Well, 1962 crap. It's a lot of cycles on that. So in the new radiators, the recores are so expensive. I can recore radiators, but man, they're expensive. So yeah, the, I mean the cheapest thing are the new aluminum ones because they work, but sometimes you got to figure out cut and fit, to make them work, like Kim did. Daniel Morrissey says Famoso drag strip in Bakersfield. That's correct. That's the one that the note is on the chart, not to land on the drag strip. Famoso. Hippie long. Wendy, I got an aluminum one for cheap. Just make sure it's welded, not epoxy.
Mhm.
Well, the fins are still epoxy to the tubes, aren't they? I mean, it's a epoxy that has something in it that's transfers heat, but yeah, make sure the tanks are welded. Yeah, don't get one of those plastic ones. I don't know. We put some like my car, my Ford. What is that thing? Mercury Zephyr. It's got a it's got a Chinese aluminum radiator in it, and it's not two row. It bolts right in. It's not two row. It's three row, and the tubes are on closer centers. I think they're on 10 millimeter, which is a little under 7/16. Might be, I think it's 11 millimeter centers, which is 7/16 instead of 9/16. So that radiator is probably double the capacity of the original one. Well, that thing runs at thermostat temperature. Whatever thermostat you have in there, that's what it runs at. Doesn't run much pressure because the temperature's lower. And when you don't run as much pressure, the radiator lasts longer. So, it all adds up to being good. Although I hate to buy Chinese stuff, it actually works okay. So, or if you want, I'll build your radiator. Probably won't cost over $1,000. But you don't want to do that. Well, they bought a record radiator for Don's car, the one with the 440 in it. I know they paid a fortune for it, but probably works well. Valiant and Darts have radiator off center to late 60, I think. Yeah, the one that I have in the 72, it's offset a little bit. It's got a wider side bracket on one side than on the other side. But I've got it in the 72. It's a Modine replacement. Very nicely built radiator, but I just lucky found a new old stock on eBay and bought it. And it was in Dallas, Texas. A friend in Dallas, Texas, airline pilot. He brought it to me. So shipping was free.
Mr. November, I think
Yes,
it's worn Ray out.
we
No,
formed Ray out.
We ought to be gracious and
I'm good.
One day,
I'm
Don
just
just got his record after no name nationals. It cost me over $1,000. I had it done 4 core. Okay, so it's 4-row radiator in the stock type. Uh, and yeah, and the problem with doing that with a slant six is a fan on a slant six is really close to that radiator. Of course, the 440 is not as long, so you got room for that 4-row, which is plenty.
pleasure to
Very,
meet you, Hippie Long.
let's see here. Perry Cuda says, I threw away a 6-cylinder Valiant radiator. Oh yeah, you shouldn't have. You can put a core. I mean, the cores are still available. I always tell people, don't throw away radiators.
Hmm.
If you're gonna throw it away, throw it my way, because one day I'll put a core in it. And I know, it's a kind of a lost art, but I know how to recore radiators. Just the parts are so
You used to have
expensive.
a shop for that, right?
I had two shop. I had a shop
don't send us old ratings.
from yes, and it's already 1975 to 1980, early 80s. And then I had a law enforcement job for a few years. And then I had another radiator shop for, I don't know, about 5 years. So, and then I'd worked at other radiator shops. So it was like 11 years I worked at radiator shops. And I record, I don't know, thousands radiators. I don't know, did them a lot. So I'm really good at it. But the cost of the copper and the brass parts have gone crazy expensive. And of course, the production isn't as high. There's no competition. There's like 2 places in the U.S. that build cores that I know of, and they build pretty good cores. But man, it's
You also did
expensive.
bronco engines too, right?
Yeah, I did. I rebuilt a lot of Mazda rotaries back in the 70s, the RX2s and RX3s, and I did that at the first radiator shop. It was like
Hmm.
something we did in the evening. I had an RX3 that I bought that had a no good engine in it. And a friend of mine had a Gremlin with a 429 Ford in it with a tunnel ram on it. It was a crazy car. And his water pump broke and the fan went into the radiator. So I was recording the radiator for him. And he says, what are you going to do with that Mazda? I said, I don't know. I think I'm going to put a small block Ford in it. He goes, no, don't do that. He goes, I'll show you how to rebuild the rotary. He goes, I'll come out over tonight. So, man, we pulled the engine out that night, tore it down. He made a list of parts. He goes, order these parts. and we put it back together. A couple of days later, I had the parts. Man, we put it together. Man, that thing ran
Like
great.
new.
It was fast and it was fun. And then, so I put an ad in the local one of these throwaway papers, and I put in there, Mazda trouble? Question mark. Call us. Phone number. And the back then there were a lot of dead Mazda RX-2s and RX-3s around because of all the problems. Man, we had a whole lot full of Mazdas, and we just rebuild Mazdas
Mhm.
every night. So yeah, we did a lot of those. But yeah, I got tired of it. I don't want to do that. Dr. Go, hey, how you doing? Evening, guys. Sorry I missed the majority of the live as I was working in the garage all day. You know what we're doing? We're relaxing in Ray's garage in front of his Corvette. Can you swap cameras so people can see? Dr. Go can see the Corvette, and 'cause I'll need to rewatch. Oh, he'll rewatch it to see all the cool aviation stuff. Yeah, Ray's got uh, a whole thing about RC airplanes, and there's a big. Are those giant? They're called giant scale when they get like that,
Yeah,
aren't
they're
they?
just
Yeah.
close to 40, 30% scale of the full scale ones.
Says Don had it done local. I'll stay local when I have mine done. Okay, yeah, but I'm sure they order the core from one of probably two places in the country, and they do it locally. And that's what I do. I'd order the core from either. There's a place in Miami and there's a place in Maine. They're the only two places I know make radiator cores, and then the radiator shops put them in. Although there may be one somewhere I don't know about. If you know about somebody that manufactures radiator cores, that's not one of those two places, let me know. So, yeah, well, that's good. You'll have it done there. Yeah, and see, Wendy, when you get yours done, if you start going thicker with a slant six, it gets close to the fan, and you'll be able to see that, and you'll see if you have room. But what you can do to make it more efficient is go to closer tube count, because originally the tube count it's at they're on 9/16 centers, and if you go to 7/16 centers, on the tubes, it really increases the efficiency a lot. And most people never notice the difference looking at it, but it makes a big difference in the way they cool. So check that out too. Besides just going thicker, you can you can increase the tube count. So I guess we went to the other camera and then went back.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't see it. So yeah, let's see. Daniel Morrissey, Ray, you and your son should try YouTubing.
Yep, I've been talking. Multiple person have people have been talk about it to us. So I don't know. Maybe in the future, I just need to.
20.
Well, I just need to get the basics, and maybe we'll start doing something. I have an Instagram page. You guys can go and check out my work. I think you guys had it all attached in the.
I haven't put it
Oh,
since, so I think I can
Dr.
just
Go
click
says,
paste again.
Dr. Go says, our local Glen Ray Radiator Shop out of Wausau, Wisconsin is recognized as an official original replacement for classic Mopar radiators. Google them. I will do that. Glen Ray. Okay, I'll have to remember that.
There's a that's my Instagram page for my work on RC planes and stuff.
Ravi, good evening. How you doing? Ravi's from India,
Okay.
and he's a regular here. And
Hi, Robbie.
we are in and Peach Monster. Good evening. We are in Arizona at Ray's house, and Ray has this uh, uh, 2019 Corvette Z06 behind us,
One of the old
and
ones.
he's got one of the old ones.
Yeah.
And he's got all these airplanes he built, and he's got some pretty fancy motorcycles. The motorcycles we're doing, we did a video on it earlier, or we took some video, I should say. Kim's gonna put all that together, make some sense out of it, and we'll post that video at a later date, like in the next probably few days or week or something. We got a lot to do while we're here in Arizona, so I know we're a little slow getting the videos done. I know that. Sorry about that.
Hi, Peach. Yeah, at some point, you see I know the airplane you're talking about. That's an extra 330S, super extra all composite. Back in 2006, when I was flying that airplane at competition level, yes, I was a sponsored pilot by Futaba. They will give me
They will help me with equipment, servos, and electronics.
Can we get the yellow airplane in too?
No.
No, okay. So if you really want to see some airplanes, we went over these a little while ago on the live, so you can go back and watch it. That yellow airplane, right? Can you see me? I don't know. I can't see because it's not instant. That yellow airplane right there has a all electronic instrument panel in it that really works. It all lights up and does everything it's supposed to do. It's amazing. Anyway, we've got some good video of that instrument panel in action. And then they're talking about you doing YouTube channel. Do any of these airplanes have a landing light?
We do have landing lights on
I
this
was gonna
airplane.
say where the landing light is, put the camera in there
Well, you know what
and
I
then go
did?
flying.
You know what I have?
What?
I have inspection panels on the wings
Okay.
that I can attach a GoPro camera.
Or put a camera inside one of the eyes of the
Mhm.
pilot that's in there. Then you can see the instrument panel and you can see out the window.
That's a good thing about these airplanes. They're so big, you can put
Yeah, that
stuff in.
thing's huge. Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, I'll put it on you.
Cheech Monster says, I see a Piper Savage Cub.
Yep. Well, it's a carbon cup. It's similar to the Savage Cub. Yeah, all big old Tundra tires, and
Kim, that monitor just went out. Oh, it just came back. I don't know what was going on there. I'm sorry, I interrupted
no,
because
all
the
good.
monitor went out.
You go, you can see the big Tundra tires here.
And Luis saying, awesome. Beach Monster, I fixed an 80s Tamiya RC car with Futaba electronics not long ago. Dr. Go, video camera in one of those planes flying would be way cool.
Yep. Yeah, you're right about that.
I think it'd be really cool in that one where you can see the instrument panel because the instrument panel, oh, it's
If
got electronic instrument panel.
if you
That's
guys
pretty good.
goes to the no, I have a video where I show up the airplane all illuminated when it's all assembled, and it looks like it looks real. It's real. It's just scale real.
And Daniel Morrissey says, great camera angle, Kim. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, there. Oh, yeah, that is good. See
Yeah,
the,
big old bush tires.
what is that like when you land? Does it tend to bounce or is it pretty solid?
No, because I put low pressure on it. They're
So when
inflatable.
it touches, it stays
Yeah,
put.
yeah, it handles really well. Uh, I need to put what I do is that since I fly here in the desert, there's a lot of how you call it? They could deflate your tire like
Oh, because of the rock is sharp.
yeah,
Or is it from sharp needles and stuff?
yeah, not from needles, like from the seeds and stuff, like how you call it, like
Thorns and
thorns. Yeah, I would put fixate flat to it. I'll put like this gel that goes into the regular bicycle tires to prevent from deflating.
Peach Monster.
track tires.
Peach Monster says they sell micro PTC, which is
Yeah, cameras.
handheld
Yeah.
zoom cameras. Now for that, they're typically used by drone pilots and they piggyback off Oculus
Yeah.
two, three headsets for see, I don't know what all
Yeah,
this.
I've seen that.
Dr. Go, would that yellow plane be classified as stall take short takeoff
Yes,
landing?
yes, you're right. It's essentially a stall aircraft. Uh, I have one more modification that I would like to put on this airplane, and those are vortex
Put some
generators.
vortex
VGs.
generators on the wing, stretch
Yeah,
for a little
that
while.
will improve a little bit more the capability of lifting, slower airspeed, but the way it is right now is built light. It's 16-foot wingspan and it only weighs like 52 pounds. So uh, it feels like when it goes up in the air, it has pretty good area for takeoff, and it takes off a very short distance.
Wendy says, Buff and Kim, what are you doing in Arizona? You know, I had somebody that I used to work for, and they wanted me to come back, and I said, Make it worth my while. Give me a bonus. And we had like tires on. Well, wait a minute. We had tires on our Jeep that were, and the Jeep was the car we'd have to bring because it's comfortable and the seats recline. And the tires were basically baloney skins. So we weren't going to drive that more than 5 miles. So I said, make it worth my while. Give me a bonus like right now so I can put tires on the car and get there. And he did it. Well, at that point, I decided to come back to work for him for, yeah, it was 2 to 3 weeks or something. And now, I got this little cancer stuff in my ear that they took it off and now they got to dig at it some more. So I had to be back. I told him 3 weeks, I'd hang out here for 3 weeks. And of course, I got friends in the area because I used to work out here and I met a lot of people like Ray. I've known Ray for 15 years. So I wanted to come out here anyway. I wanted Kim to see the desert. So
Desert's pretty cool.
so we came out here. It's cool, but it's hot. So
And dry.
yeah, next week we're going home. So yeah. So that's why I'm here. So when the guy made it worth my while, I said, all right, I guess I'll be there.
Yeah, I've been able to see in person the stall competitions in Sun and Fun in Florida. It's pretty amazing how quick and how short of a distance this airplane just takes. They're built so light, and they have super powerful engines and very efficient wings, and they will make it fly really quick, really short distance.
Peach Monster. I took off backwards in a hurricane on a flight sim.
Yeah, that can be done too.
First time I saw Ray fly an RC airplane, he did it over by my old shop here in Yuma, and it was a little what they call a foamy. It was a little styrofoam airplane. It was electric motor on it, and it was a windy day. And I thought, there's no way you could fly an RC
It
airplane in
was an
this,
aerobatic airplane too.
much less a little lightweight foam thing. And he went out there first. It was somebody else's airplane, first flight for him, and he did the flight. And he's, "Ooh," off he goes, and I'm thinking, you're not going to be able to land that. He came in and he landed it, and he taxied up and grabbed it. And I couldn't believe he did that in that wind. I said, if he can fly this, he can fly anything. Well, then, I find out he flies big airplanes. He's from Puerto Rico, so he flew his airplane he got here from to Puerto Rico, 1,200 miles over water. So I mean, he's not new to flying. And then his father was a pilot, so Ray's been flying since he's been old enough to
Yeah, to walk
barely
in.
look out the window.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's he's accomplished pilot. Peach Monster. I had a small Cessna 172 kit. I put it together, and my first flight, I crashed the hell out of it. And that's when I decided that RC planes were not for me. You know, you could take an RC pilot, you could train him to be an airplane pilot in about 2 or 3 hours. You could take a real airplane pilot and train them for 100 years. They're not going to be able to fly that RC
Yeah.
airplane. Because I went that direction and trying to see the RC airplane and see what it does, it takes every last bit of concentration for me to do that. I can do it, but I hate it. It's not fun. It's a struggle. And I've done it. But just because I was hanging out with all the RC guys and they wanted me to learn how to fly, and they have like a what they call a buddy box, so they can grab control. They have a second set of controls, and they're grabbing the controls from me all the time. It just wasn't. It's not something I enjoy at all.
Peach Monster, I'm gonna give you a advice. Instead of buying an XRC airplane, get yourself a simulator. Flight simulator will get you flying
You can do
without
that.
actually crashing.
This guy we know named Manny. Manny, I was at his house, big screen TV, and he's flying with the box
On a big
on
TV.
a big screen TV, and he was he was able to fly really well, and he learned to fly like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
When weather is bad, when it's raining, when it's windy, that's how if we want to fly, that's what we do. We get a flight simulator and with a computer and hook it up to a TV and you fly. You can fly all kinds of airplanes, and that will give you familiarization to then jump into an actual one.
Oh, look at this. Peachmont says, I have Flight Sim 2020, full hot test, triple monitors, dual video cards, multiple MFDs. Yeah, you got it, Nate. You got it. You
Yeah.
got the stuff.
Check on Real Flight Sim. That's I don't know if Flight Sim 2020. It's a it's an RC oriented sim. I think what you're talking about is like full scale, right?
HOTAS. You know,
HOTAS, I don't know what's that.
it's hands-on throttle steady. It's where you
Oh,
got all the everything on the throttle and
okay.
so military pilot will you memorize all that. You never like a helicopter
Yeah,
pilot.
yeah.
You never take your hands off. Or A-10 pilots. First time I saw that was A-10. They were
Hmm.
well. You know the guy. Oh, what's his name? Ryan. That
You got it for
you know
sure.
who? Yeah, I think you might know Ryan. He lived around here, but he was
Ryan Barnes.
yeah. I just yeah.
Oh,
He he had
cool.
yeah. He built a thing like that. It was his own design. He built it, but it was all hotels, and it was an A10 sim.
Okay,
Yep, hands
that's
on
cool.
throttle stick. Oh yeah, with pedals.
Right.
There's a guy that comes in here sometimes, Gary Stafford, and Gary is up there in Idaho, but he built one in his garage that's a A10. Uh, A10, that's wrong. It's an A320. It's an airliner, and you sit in that thing. He's got screens out in front of it, and you feel like you're sitting up in the front of an A320. And we took it for a ride, and in his garage, and
Hmm.
flew it. It's everything.
It has all
It's
the components to it.
everything. And you sit there, and he had touch screens, but the A320 has buttons you push. So he made the things with the buttons. So when you push the button, it touches the screen.
Also
So
goes direct. You can see the screen.
everything does everything. And you sit
Nice.
in that thing, and it's like, you fly with the A320 manual, and you go out and you fly it. And he really wanted that. And he's a guy that designs robotics. So
Also, he's
he's
very well versed in that.
pretty good with computer stuff.
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle's taking off. Okay, yeah,
Have
thanks
a
for
good
being
night.
here. And sorry for stepping on your live tonight, but you know, we're in a different time zone now. We're trying to get through this. So Kim, can you come in here?
Yep.
Yeah, because we've been here 2 hours, so I think I need to go. Yeah, okay. So we're all gonna say goodnight here in a minute.
Good night
After,
here in a minute.
of course, we can't see you because that thing has a
It'll
delay.
catch up.
It'll catch up. Okay,
Senior and Sons.
where's that? Oh,
The very last.
those are RC planes I'm looking at behind you. But yes, yeah, they are. They are big. They are giant scale, really good stuff.
Mike, you're going to want to rewatch this stream. It's super interesting. Ray has been an amazing guest, and we walk around. We don't get around the whole way around his shop this stream, but he does show a lot of details on that little yellow plane there, and it's a really good one. It's worth a rewatch. And I did some recording with the GoPro earlier, and I'll get that up in a day or so, and you'll want to watch that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you've missed. We're not. We don't have time to go back over everything. But I'll leave the live up
Well,
because
yeah,
it's
and
good.
when you look at the live, that yellow airplane there, it has an instrument panel that's all computerized, like oh, this is a model of that.
It
That's
looks
a
like this, but
that's a
it's
model of that one. But the one in the airplane is actually electronic and lights up and
it
it
works.
works.
It works
It's
like a real.
amazing. So she shows all that in there. It's pretty good. So we're gonna get out of here and let Ray have his garage back because we've taken it over with a video studio.
Well, next time, next time we'll shoot the bikes.
Yeah, and oh, he's got some real cool motorcycles. And we did some video some video of those, and that'll get put together and put up as a video.
And the
Bec-
Corvette.
And the 2019 Corvette, and it's a Corvette Z06. I'm stumbling on my words. It's a Corvette Z06, 2019 Z06. So it's quite an it's quite I was going to say airplane. It's quite a car. I sometimes get cars and airplanes mixed up.
They can fly both.
Wear them out. Sell. You gotta be done. Okay, look over at this camera.
You're on this camera now. See, we have two cameras. I don't know which one we're on. Okay, we're on that one. And we got to say goodbye. Okay, good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.